um, racism. I think it's more the argument was stereotypical, not so much racism, but a lot of people, just kind of cross those words. I just kind of want to say this, and I'm gonna keep it brief. We have come a long way since Doug, a long way. And I understand that we in history because we want to make the history because the whole thing came about because I think there's gonna be 15 black quarterbacks to start in the NFL this season, which is a record number. Guess what? That record may be broken in 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. So I don't agree with making it a thing, and here's why. Because a lot of people want to go back in history. Do you know how hard it was? Do you know how hard it was to become a black quarterback back in the days and what they took us through? And I'm not straying away from that. But now we have the data. We do have the data that proves that once we broke every bit of stereotypical concept and aspect and characteristic that they were using against the black quarterback has happened, and they still don't mind picking black quarterbacks number one, paying black quarterbacks top dollar, making black quarterbacks MVP multiple times. And I say that because if they truly were going back in the days against black quarterbacks, because guess what it was? The NFL since the 1980s has always been about 78% black players. A lot of the black quarterback, no, the quarterback in the NFL itself is a corporate position. A lot of it was politics. A lot of it was we need you to lead not only our team, but we need you to be the face of our company like a CEO and present yourself in such a manner that we feel like we can market to our fans for a long time, which is why a lot of times they weren't going with the black quarterback outside of the fact that his talent and his play wasn't what it was, and they said he couldn't do this and he was incapable of doing that. That's no more. So I need us to get off of that because here's the truth. We've had black busts at quarterback that were number one picks, and they still picked black quarterbacks after that. We've had enough Andre Wares and Akili Smiths and Jamarcus Russells for them who back in the days were saying they can't make it, who didn't make it, say, we're still going to pick Cam Ward. We're still going to pick RG. We're still going to pick Steve McNair. They looked at other players and said, we looking at the black wide receiver and the black running back who having all these babies and all these kids from multiple wives, and they cheating and they getting in these crimes. I fear that a black man with money who is our quarterback is going to do these same things. I fear making him the face of my team. That's marketable. Call it what you want, but they had those fears. But guess what? Donovan McNabb still became Campbell Soup Man. Cam still became that. Dak still became that. Mahomes still became All-State in the midst of, and this is nothing against them, in the midst of Michael Vick going to prison. Michael Vick spitting on people. And I ain't bringing this back up because you've done what you needed to do. But even after Michael Vick, they still picked Jameis Winston, number one, who didn't have enough character and everything was sitting in your favor, and you still were immature at that time. And I'm not bringing it back up. I'm talking about black quarterbacks. The stereotypes of everything they said about the black quarterback has actually came to fruition, and they still give us a chance. Let it go. They have the data to prove that they were right, and we have the data to prove that we were right. It's not a thing anymore. Let that history and that racism be, because for every Warren Moon that didn't get a chance and he stepped up to the plate, they still picked Cam Ward after Deshaun Watson did what he did and got paid. So they are not doing anything wrong to us anymore because they've given black quarterbacks every opportunity to make a mistake, and they don't hold a future against them. It's not a thing. Black GMs, a thing. Black owners, NFL owners, a thing. Black quarterback, we're in there now, baby. And we get to do exactly what everyone else gets to do. The problem is we need more Warren Moons and a little less Vince Youngs, So all I'm saying is quarterback, we're here. Stop making it a thing. That's over. We've arrived. 2 Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Let it go. 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson, who you told, can you play wide receiver? I remember Freddie Solomon got done like that. Now you got 2-time MVPs. It's over. We proved them wrong, and we've also proved them right. Did the black quarterback from the HBCU that could have started, that should have been starting over Terry Bradshaw had an opportunity. He had a drug problem. He admitted it. We got to stop acting like we innocent and everything was racism. Nah, we took chances from ourselves too. It's not a thing. And that's all I have to say about that. Now, this has been Not Just Another Sports Show.